Good afternoon, Joanna's police in Romulus working overnight were ending their shift. They got a call that would put most any officer on edge. A man armed with a gun holed up inside the GM powertrain plant. It was inside this GM plant in Romulus that a corporal on the Romulus police force found himself talking a man out of harming himself.
He wanted to make a statement.
A statement that police are not saying much about, other than the fact they say they defused the situation. Captain Joshua Monti is with the Romulus Police Department. He says cops knew he was armed, but didn't know with what. Turns out the longtime employee at GM was armed with just a starter pistol. It was a corporal with 12 years on the force that made initial contact with the man, eventually leading him to surrender.
He got what he felt like he had to say out. He placed a gun on the table and surrendered to us.
Police say when something like this happens, they never know what they're getting into.
You don't know what his intentions are, if they're hurt himself, so you really don't know. It's kind of unknown. You're kind of thinking how you're going to evacuate, how can you isolate the armed subject.
And the captain says despite just having a starter pistol in his possession, when it comes to the law
doesn't differentiate between a starter gun and a real gun.
A statement about the incident. In that statement, it reads, an employee at the Romulus engine plant brought a gun into work which posed a potential threat to himself and others. The situation was elevated to management, who took the right precautions by evacuating the facility and calling police. The individual has been apprehended by police. Employees are safe and returned back to work. And just as you heard the captain say, Joanne, all the employee really wanted to do was talk and be heard. Now police will complete their investigation, hand their files over to the Wayne County prosecutor, who will then determine if charges will be filed. I'm in the newsroom. My name is Xiao Fei, 7 Action News.